Some cities are so secret they don't even show up on maps. Have you ever heard of a city in America buried beneath the ice, or an underground city built to shelter 1 million people? Or how about the hidden tunnel systems under DC and a mansion tucked beneath the earth, or even a thriving garden blooming underground? These aren't just theories. They're real, and they're right here in the United States. Today, we're diving into 15 hidden underground cities in America. Number 15, Permafrost Tunnel Research Facility. The Permafrost Tunnel in Fox, Alaska, is one of the only places in the world where scientists can walk through walls of earth frozen for over 40,000 years. The tunnel was excavated between 1963 and 1969 to help researchers understand how permafrost affects construction and mining in sub-zero environments. Inside, scientists examine layers of ice, prehistoric plants, and even bones from long-extinct creatures like mighty mammoths from the Pleistocene epoch. Each layer of frozen soil acts like a timeline, showing how Earth has changed over millennia. The tunnel helps experts study how permafrost shifts as global temperatures rise, providing clues about what melting ice might mean for ecosystems and human infrastructure. With its naturally preserved environment, the tunnel functions like a frozen museum of Earth's environmental history. It's not just a research lab, it's a living archive beneath Alaska's surface. Number 14, Raven Rock. The U.S. government built a hidden underground city designed as a last resort escape in case of nuclear war. It's called Raven Rock, and just like Area 51, it is one of the most top-secret federal sites ever built. A former employee who worked there for 3.5 years finally spoke on camera to Vice, describing what life inside is really like. The complex lies 768 feet beneath the surface and is fortified to survive a direct nuclear strike. 2 massive blast doors, each 3.5 feet thick and weighing 30 tons, are mounted on springs to absorb the impact of an explosion. Inside, there are 5 separate buildings with 15 total floors, each big enough to support 50 to 80 office spaces. It's considered an underground city because it operates like a sealed-off town. There's a cafeteria, medical center, water system, electricity, barbershop, and everything needed to run indefinitely. Raven Rock was built in the 1950s for a threat that never arrived. Number 13, Underground Atlanta. This is a historic section of downtown Atlanta, Georgia, with roots that stretch back to the 1800s. It originally served as a major commercial zone tied closely to the city's railroad system. In the 1920s, viaducts were added to raise the streets, unintentionally creating a second level beneath the city. For decades, that underground level was ignored, until the 1960s, when it was revived as a hotspot filled with bars, live music venues, and nightlife. Some of the stories tied to the area, especially ones from the Prohibition era, sit somewhere between historical fact and urban legend. Today, Underground Atlanta is undergoing another transformation, aiming to blend its deep historic roots with modern concepts. The district continues to hold relics from the past while looking forward to redevelopment projects. The space underneath the city isn't just an oddity, it's a living part of Atlanta's evolving identity, shaped by commerce, music, and memory. Number 12, Subtropolis. Subtropolis is a huge subterranean industrial park located in Kansas City. It's carved directly out of limestone and spans roughly 55 million square feet, making it the largest underground business complex on the planet. Inside, you'll find everything from offices and storage spaces to data centers and production facilities. Its stable year-round temperature and natural insulation make it energy efficient and cost-effective. Over 1,600 employees work in this underground environment daily, and the space is so vast that it even has its own street signs. Because of its depth and thick stone walls, Subtropolis also offers superior protection from storms and natural disasters. The complex houses businesses ranging from automotive to government archives, including the National Archives and Records Administration. Built from an old limestone mine, Subtropolis has transformed into a functioning underground economy. It's not just a facility. It's an entire working world beneath the surface, running without most people even realizing it exists. Number 11. Path. Path is a massive underground pedestrian network in downtown Toronto. It began in the 1920s and has expanded into one of the world's largest underground walkway systems. Spanning more than 30 kilometers, Path connects over 70 buildings, including offices, shopping centers, hotels, and transit stations. It features more than 1,200 shops, restaurants, and services, and over 200,000 people pass through it each day. Designed to help commuters and residents move around during harsh Canadian winters, PATH allows people to walk between destinations without ever stepping outside. It also links directly to Toronto's subway system, making navigation smooth for both locals and visitors. With a mix of retail, dining, and access points, Path serves as both a transit solution and an underground shopping district. It's not just a tunnel system. It's a vital part of how Toronto moves, works, and shops, all below the surface. Number 10. New York City Subterranean World. Beneath glowing New York City lies an entire underground world. Beyond the subways that millions ride every single day, there are hidden vaults under Little Italy and the New York Public Library, cattle tunnels in the meatpacking district, and old financial trading paths rumored to run below Soho. Some of these tunnels reach as deep as 800 feet underground. The city also has water pipes, 840 miles of subway track, and pneumatic mail tubes from 1897 that used to shoot letters between post offices until the 1950s. The old City Hall station, opened in 1904 and closed in 1945, is a mosaic-filled landmark you can still see if you stay on the 6 train after the final stop. Brooklyn's Atlantic Avenue Tunnel, built in 1844 and sealed in 1861, was uncovered in 1980 by Bob Diamond, who found it beneath a manhole. Workers have even found a 1600s-era ship just 15 feet underground. New York's hidden layers never stop revealing history. Number 9. Seattle Underground Abandoned City. This underground city tells the story of a city rebuilt on top of itself. In the 1800s, Seattle's original streets were at ground level. But after the Great Seattle Fire of 1889 destroyed much of downtown, the city decided to rebuild by raising the streets above the flood-prone ground. As buildings were reconstructed, the original sidewalks and storefronts were left below, creating a forgotten underlayer of the city. People continued to use the underground passageways for a while, but in 1907, they were officially closed off to curb crime and illegal businesses. In the 1950s, these long-abandoned tunnels were rediscovered and opened to the public for tours. Today, visitors can explore original bank vaults, storefronts, and remnants of life from over a century ago. The city's old plumbing system, even its strange toilet design, is still on display. Seattle's buried city isn't a myth. It's a preserved glimpse into what once was, hidden beneath modern sidewalks. Number 8. Mini Manhattan. In 1969, architect J. Swayze had a big, bold, and beautiful vision, an underground city built thousands of feet beneath the surface, designed to be a safe haven during nuclear war. His idea wasn't small either. It included massive underground skyscrapers, homes, parks, and retail centers, all powered independently and sealed off from the dangers above. The city was expected to support up to 1 million residents, providing them with clean air, food, electricity, and everything else needed for long-term survival. Swayze called it Mini Manhattan because it resembled New York City in layout. just buried deep below ground. Although this ambitious project was never fully realized, Swayze did manage to bring some of it to life. One result was the Atomitat, built in Texas, a name that combined atomic and habitat. It was a real home made to survive a nuclear event, fitted with amenities and protection. Even if his full city never broke ground, the blueprint itself was ahead of its time. What do you think about it? Let us know. Number 7. Cheyenne Mountain Complex. This mountain complex is a massive military bunker hidden inside a mountain in Colorado. Built during the Cold War in the 1960s, it was designed to withstand nuclear strikes and serve as a command center for national defense. The entire facility is buried beneath 2,000 feet of granite and protected by 25-ton blast doors that can seal off the mountain. Originally, the home base of NORAD, North American Aerospace Defense Command, it monitored airspace for incoming threats like missiles or aircraft. The complex includes its own power generators, water supply, and air filtration systems, allowing it to function independently for months if needed. Although its role has changed over the years, parts of the complex are still operational. Some say it could be turned into a museum in the future. Whether active or archived, this mountain complex remains one of the most fortified and legendary underground structures ever built on American soil. Number 6. Bluegrass Underground. Bluegrass Underground is a one-of-a-kind concert venue located inside a natural cave in Tennessee, 333 feet beneath the surface. What makes this place extraordinary is its flawless acoustics. The cave's natural echo and resonance turn live performances into something unforgettable. From traditional bluegrass to other music genres, the venue regularly hosts a wide range of artists and events. Guests from across the country attend shows held deep inside this cavern, drawn by its surreal setting and pure sound. The underground chamber stays cool, quiet, and immersive, making it an ideal location for both performers and audiences. Shows are often filmed here, adding to its growing reputation as one of the most unique music spots in the United States. You're not just attending a concert, you're stepping into a sound experience shaped by stone and silence. Bluegrass Underground isn't just underground in location, it's underground in atmosphere, energy, and the way it defies every expectation of a live music venue. Number 5. The Greenbrier Bunker. Hidden beneath the Greenbrier Resort in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, lies a Cold War-era emergency bunker built to shelter the entire United States Congress. Constructed in secrecy during the late 1950s, the facility remained undisclosed to the public for over 30 years. Designed to house all 535 members of Congress and their staff in the event of nuclear attack, the bunker included dormitories, meeting halls, medical rooms, and secure communication systems. The existence of this massive underground shelter stayed classified until 1992, when a Washington Post expose revealed its presence beneath the luxury hotel. Today, the bunker has become a historical landmark, open for guided tours that showcase original blast doors, decontamination showers, and preserved interior rooms. Built to operate without outside help, it represented the government's last line of defense. What once was a top-secret lifeline for democracy now stands as a Cold War relic hidden beneath elegance. All right, now let's move to Number 4. Los Angeles Prohibition Tunnels. During the 1920s, when alcohol was completely banned under Prohibition, Los Angeles adapted in a creative and rebellious way by going underground. The city constructed nearly 11 miles of tunnels below its streets, originally designed for utility use, but quickly repurposed for smuggling and speakeasy traffic. These passageways became secret highways for bootleggers, politicians, and partygoers looking to escape the watchful eye of the law. Though many of the tunnels have since been sealed off, several entrances still exist around the city, and guided tours offer a glimpse into this hidden chapter of LA's past. You'll find similar underground routes in cities like Detroit, San Francisco, and Dallas, each with its own history of secret deals and hidden activity. Los Angeles network, however, remains one of the largest and most infamous. These tunnels weren't just about alcohol, they were about freedom, risk, and creating entire underground cities that lived by their own rules. But as they say, you can't ban something completely forever. Number 3. Underground tunnels of Nashville. Beneath the streets of Nashville, Tennessee, runs a web of tunnels filled with forgotten stories, secret routes, and deep local history. Some of these tunnels date back to the Civil War, used for discreet troop movements and transporting goods. Others were constructed in the 1800s as steam and utility tunnels that delivered coal and heat to downtown businesses. Over the decades, many believe they were repurposed for bootlegging during Prohibition, or as secret escape paths for smugglers and outlaws. Though many tunnels are now sealed or off-limits, their existence is no secret to longtime locals and historians. Some remain accessible for research, while others have vanished beneath redevelopment. These passageways aren't just relics, they're remnants of a hidden layer of the city's past. Even if they're buried beneath modern roads, they're still part of the living memory of Nashville, tucked beneath its rhythm and skyline. Number 2. The Crypt of Civilization. The Crypt of Civilization, sealed in 1940 at Oglethorpe University in Atlanta, Georgia, is one of the most ambitious time capsules ever created. Intended to preserve 20th century life for thousands of years, the crypt is scheduled to be opened in the year 8113, making it the longest sealed time capsule in existence. Inside are over 800 carefully selected items, including books, films, voice recordings, and everyday objects meant to reflect life during that time. The vault was designed to be airtight and flood-proof, constructed within a chamber beneath the university. Above the entrance, a plaque explains the crypt's purpose and timeline. It's not just a box of relics, it's a snapshot of an era meant for civilizations yet to come. The crypt is meant to serve as a communication bridge across millennia, giving future humans, or whoever finds it, a glimpse into our culture, technology, and way of life. It's a museum of the present, frozen for the far future. Number 1. Hidden catacombs of Indianapolis. Beneath the bustling Indianapolis city market lies a forgotten maze of brick-lined catacombs dating back to the 1880s. These tunnels were once part of Tomlinson Hall, a massive public building that burned down in the 1950s. While the hall itself is long gone, its underground structure survived. Originally used for food storage, these catacombs feature limestone columns and archways that still hold strong today. Most people walking above have no idea what lies beneath their feet. Today, this hidden world is open to the public for guided tours. Visitors can stroll through the dim passageways, see original support beams, and take in the eerie, echo-filled silence of the space. With flickering lights casting long shadows on century-old bricks, the catacombs have become a popular venue for events, Halloween experiences, and historical storytelling. They're not just underground. They're a living piece of Indianapolis history that continues to intrigue locals and visitors alike. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you soon in the next one.